Hush. What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Let me know if you can hear it. I got a new playlist because the last time we streamed, YouTube actually shut down my stream midstream because we were playing copyright music, so they really shut it down midstream. So make sure you let me know if this is a good volume or not. Just let me know and I'll adjust it for you guys. But yeah. What's up, Will? What's up, Will? Yo, Will, I see you everywhere. Like in real life, or are you talking about on Instagram and stuff? Okay. Finishing this big 3 edit. Today I'm doing a big 3 edit pretty much. Like, it's gonna be Cash, Soul Illuminati, and Flight on the same screen. Cause I just had an idea. I don't know if it's gonna be that cool. I think it's gonna be cool, but just like the big 3 of them. Like if Flight were to level up, like if they made a big 3. Cause like YouTube basketball is kind of taking off. But that's pretty much my idea. But I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream. Let me know if the music's too loud or too not. But let me know. You said a lag? Let's see. Said I didn't miss no frames. I think we should be good. How much? Is it better now? How much for an edit? Wait, why is the stream lagging? Let's see. Everybody's saying it's lagging. Let's see. Hold up. For I Can't Breathe that, it's just 5. You're good now? It's just 5 for I Can't Breathe that. But I don't know if you're talking about the minutes or not. Alright, you say it's good now? Alright, cool. Thanks everybody for stopping by. And I'm just finishing. I'm trying to finish this this YouTube I guess you could say YouTube basketball edit. Y'all shit. How you guys' day going, bro? How you guys doing? Let me know down below. What are you guys working on? You guys been to any protests? I went to a protest yesterday in Holyoke. It was actually peaceful. Nothing crazy happened. But the other day, something crazy happened in a city called Northampton where I live. They're going crazy. But for my state, the city that's been craziest was Boston. They broke everything, looted everything, destroyed everything, bro. How old am I? I'm 20, bro. Is it KD? No, the three people it's gonna be is it's gonna be Soluminati, Cash, and Flight. I might do a little series of this too, but I gotta finish the first series I was doing with Paul George and all them. But like right now, it was just like I felt like it was a weird time because well, all the weird craziness going on, so I just wanted to give it a bit of like comic relief, you know, to the people. I mean, if I'm not funny, just let me know. Like, sorry. But it's gonna be Flight, Cash, and Soluminati, because they're all like kind of connected in a circle. But I'm 20 years old. Does downloader IA make the quality of pics worse for you? No, it makes it better. Because when you go up pixels, there's no way that you're gonna get like exact full resolution. But like if you go up by downloader LA, and you're making the pixels bigger, so like it's not gonna look as like sharp sometimes, but it's gonna be better because you won't have to resize and you're gonna lose the quality of the image that much. Sometimes it like makes it a little too sharp when it enhances, but I don't know. I think it's a good tool. It's all opinion though. There's a couple other resizers, but I'm not really too aware of those. I don't really. It's the only one I really use ever. So I can't really speak on that too much because I didn't. It's the only one I really use. What's up, Chase, bro? How you doing? It kills your quality on Mac, damn. Kills your quality on Mac. I use a PC. I got Radeon and all that crazy like high tech shit. I don't know how to say, but that's what I use. But on Mac, maybe it's your settings though, because when you go on to it, make sure you just try to only scale it by like 2. Bring your suppressed noise and remove blur. Bring that all the way down. Take this shit off right here. And then image quality, put it on maximum. And then I usually convert it to a JPG file, and I keep the color profile all the time. Just keep the color profile. I don't know. Maybe you already did all that and it's still messed up, but try to do that, and it might help. I feel like, okay, so here's the thing with so this was his head, no, this was his head, okay, this was his head before, so this still doesn't really match that color, even though it's his head. So his arms are a little lighter, but that's because of the sun. But we gotta figure something out once we get him on all like fixed and stuff. That's not sitting looking at him. You always have the 3 white lines when you use downloader. IA, where the Getty images would be. Yeah, you just, when you have those, just use the lasso tool, like, and do a 3, and then you press Shift F5 and just get that out. Content aware fill it. What else do I need to do? Oh, I need to get another hand right here. But I'm kind of just working on this in pieces. That's been the easiest way to do it for me. Instead of just attacking it all at once, like just like work on the separate parts, and then once I have it all together, then I'm gonna break it up there. How's filming been, Wolf? You're still in there. I see you've been doing a lot of film. See, like this whole jersey, I had to black it out. Yeah, if I try to do all this on TV, that should be a little bit harder to take. It should really take a while. But I'll put all these parts together. So now these are all together. I'm gonna have to blend because I don't want these parts. I think what we're gonna eventually have to do, like trims, because the jersey's not just gonna be black. I think I'm gonna do red trims and the red YouTube logo in the middle, and then red trim on the shorts as well. But right now I'm using the mixer brush, and I just set like I set the wetness pause to a low one. I set the mix to as well. Keep checking that. You don't have to do a crazy amount of blend on this because it's gonna be sleeves eventually. But you want to make sure you get that shit out so it looks neat. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the comment section. If you're here right now, make sure you drop a like on the stream. It helps me out a lot. drop a quick like on the stream. Let me know that you're here. Hit the sub button if you're new on the 1K subs. Yo, you guys want to know something interesting? Is I actually didn't get copyright strike, and I was very surprised because YouTube shut down the whole stream last time. Like, if you guys, a lot of you guys were in here, so but like they really shut down the whole stream because I was using copyright music, and I didn't get a strike. So I mean, that's just a warning to not do that shit again. But that was crazy. I feel like no matter what, though, whenever I use some type of music, it's always like copyright, and I'm like, how? So now this is after that's before. We got rid of all those excess like cringy like that you don't want on your video. I didn't worry about this yet. I mean, Cash has to have LeBron's on, right? So it was Kyrie before. So he definitely has to be rocking some LeBron's. Right now, I guess we can look for a collar. Look for a collar to cover this. And I'm gonna go with my base photo. I have so many base photos, y'all. I feel like it needs to be more organized, but it's kind of like I've been using so many pictures in the last pretty much the last week. So it's just like I don't have time to really delete all of them. Because by the time I'm done with editing every day, I'm like exhausted. Let's just see if we can find the color from here. Let's see which one. I'm gonna use, yeah, this is a good one. I'm gonna use this and then I'm gonna change the color. You always have three. Almost all my parts for PC are in. You just need the monitor and power supply. Yo, that was the main part that I messed up on my PC, the power supply, bro. I thought that I fucked the whole thing up, but it was like the power supply was just acting funny, so I had to bring it to the shop. And Will, you said that your friend's in here first time. What's up to your friend? Appreciate your friend stopping into the stream too. That's what's up. How was your filming? How's that been going, bro? Let me know how that's been going, because I've been seeing you working for real, doing your thing. Appreciate everybody in here, man. Working on this, I guess you can call it Big 3 edit. I was thinking about maybe putting the Big 3 logo with them, but then I might be forcing it. But I feel like I force it a lot in my edits, that's why people get so mad at me. So I like bring shit on myself. And especially when I made that 6ix9ine edit, people are like, you're an idiot. And I was like, yo, do y'all know how to take a joke? Like, geesh. But I do bring shit on myself. I won't say I don't. But it's whatever. It's for entertainment for you guys. And I make some edits. And plus, it gets annoying when I only make serious edits. So I gotta vary from that sometimes. Sometimes it gets to be too much. And I'm like, yo, let's just do something funny. I'm in my basement, so I can always see when people are walking by my house. I gotta make sure they don't catch me lacking. I'm not sure how bright I want this to be. I'm getting Twitch notices because someone's streaming right now. I'm gonna denoise this. Let's just start naming our layers. See what you guys are talking about. Make Oladipo next. Yes, I still yeah, I do need to make all the details. But whenever I do my next one in the series, I want to complete the series. Like for my goal is really completing that series of 8 years past. Like every star I want to complete. Oh my god, that is not a good noise. Okay, we're gonna just leave it right now.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
The fuck? We're gonna put a little bit of Cass's beard over the jersey because right now it's gonna bother me, and I'm not trying to look at that. Not fixed. What? Let's do the wrong thing.
I'm just
Do
going
this.
with the gut. Never had a doubt. Felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective. I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't balling.
I'm gonna add a layer mask.
Oh no, I don't call them back, girl. Let me see you hold it down. We gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word. I know what's up. You can have it all. Watch me rip it off. I'll admit it. You got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down. Know that
For
we
now,
gon' live
it's
it
gonna
up.
be
Young
that.
shot caller. Always been a baller. Know that
We
you
can actually use
I
these.
can feel it in my heart. Yeah. Won't stop charging me. Going come harder. I can see you
Color.
now. Way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say
Let's
that
see if we can white out the black part of the trim of the sleeve. Well said. Filming is good. It's low key mad fun. Something different. Oh yeah, for sure. It's always good to switch it up, bro. That's why when I'm done editing, I go outside and hoop like every day. Because I cannot just edit, wake up, edit, wake up, edit, wake up, edit. Like, you gotta switch it up. So that's good. I like switching it up for sure. This summer I want to learn how to skateboard as well. I never learned how to skateboard. That's something I want to do. Let's get rid of the black part on this sleeve. Saturation. I'm not sure what. Well, it's not bad. Maybe a little bit darker, but the YouTube logo is pretty bright. And now I'm gonna move it below the beard cover. I'm gonna drop the opacity down. This goes a little bit too far off. Bring the flow back up. I'm gonna go to a different brush. Bring it back up. That's pretty good. That looks solid. Looking good. Let's do the next sleeve. Oh, whoop. Let's get him back on the screen. How about that? Yeah. There we go. Music's too loud. Gotcha. Thank you for telling me, bro. My boy Will just told me to join him. What's good? What's good, Brendan? How you doing, bro? Appreciate everybody in the stream, man. Means a lot, means a lot. Always. Every stream means a lot, bro, when you guys pull up. Especially being not a big time YouTuber, so support's always great. What the hell is going on with this? Somehow this just turned to like gray, but you know, whatever. I'm about to get mad at this. Okay, when you're gonna content aware fill, do not do what I just did. I'll just say that. Just don't do this. If you're gonna content aware fill, just use the points accurately, because whatever the hell I just did, I don't even know. It's just taking a long time. Now I'm using the warp tool to just get that shit in place. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have to use a different hue and saturation, because this turned to like a different color. Make sure if you guys are new to the stream, sub to the channel. On the road to 1K, man. Drop a like. Okay. Do you have a specific way to find fonts for like back of jerseys? Trying to find Golden State's font they use for last names. I don't have a specific font, but I know if you type in like NBA Warriors, there should be a font. NBA Warriors font. Like if you type in like NBA, then the team, then the font. I found that you can find. Oh yeah, so this actually might be right here. Yeah, right here. NBA Warriors font. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I think this will help. So now I gotta go on the live stream, but it's fine. I'll put the link in the chat for you. Oh wait, I want to stay on this page just because I might need those pictures. I'll put the link in the chat right now though. Try to use this. Oh, I'll pin it just in case anyone else wants that. No problem. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, bro? And then we're also gonna do his bottoms. Pause. We're gonna do the bottom. Oops. Alright, so that's going to be the trim, but we need to get the red out, or the black off. Appreciate everybody in the stream, man. Make sure you guys drop a like if you haven't yet. Sub up to the channel, turn post notifications on, all that. I'm trying to drop a tutorial by tonight. I'm just content aware filling this because I don't want the black part. Alright, that looks good. Now let's add the same hue and saturation. I'm gonna say right, bottom, short, trim. I gotta start naming my layers more. That's a big fault I have, not naming my layers. Cause then I found myself looking for them, like where'd this go? I should just label them. Do you got, what do you mean? Do you got uni, bro? What do you mean? Do you got uni, bro? I don't know what you mean. Riots started here as well. Police not much better. Damn, man, that's sad. Where you at? Where do you live at? Where they're starting the riots? Where you at? It's crazy. It's got to come to this point. You feel me? But it's been unequal for I don't even know. Just the longest time, bro. Since this shit started. Oh, okay. It's like something that's just hard to talk about, bro. But it needs to be talked about a lot more and every day. Like, I hope like after these couple of weeks and then everybody's like calmed down a little bit, that the talk continues. It doesn't just like die out. Feel me? Like, it needs to be a constant conversation. And they said they're gonna have the verdict for the other officers today, or some update about what their punishment will be. Just standing there while this dude's getting his neck stepped on, like crushing his neck for real. That's just what you hope. The conversation continues. Like, I could put my heart into this conversation, but it's a touchy topic for up, cause like I don't know. I feel like when I say something about it, I'm not heard like how it should be. Sao Paulo in Brazil? Damn. Oh yeah, my boy Zarth is all the way from Brazil. I forgot about that. Always showing up to the streams too, man. It means a lot. Do you go to college? Yeah, I go to Bridgewater State College. It's in eastern Massachusetts. It's like 40 minutes from Boston, if you know where that is. Oh, you probably know where that is. But yeah. Sadly, there's a big fear of speaking. Police killed a 14-year-old 3 weeks ago. What? Our inequality is even larger than this, bro. I don't know what the police are on, bro. Like, as a police officer, your last resort is killing someone. It's supposed to be, but now it's just turned into like a bounty hunting organization or something, that's insane. I want to know who's hiring like all these people, these chiefs hiring these people. I don't know if they're involved with like the Klan, stuff like that, but they're obviously hiring the wrong people, and it keeps happening. I'm content aware, filling this out again, and I'm still getting black lines. I don't know why. Alright. So Cash is looking pretty good. Jersey's looking pretty good. Not him. Don't be weird. Or don't be thinking I'm trying to be weird. And I put the logo on. Get started. I think that's gonna be the logo. Use the YouTube logo and maybe a number. What projects have you guys been working on recently? This is gonna have to get blended in, but whatever. For right now, that looks good. Now let's focus on Soul Illuminati. He needs this hand. It's like, see how his hand's out? So we gotta find a hand that like matches his palm out, because he had like that water shit in his hand. Feel me? So we gotta find something that matches that. And I found the Kevin Durant one for his left arm, so maybe we can look at KD ones again. And then for Flight, we got, where is he? He's right here. He's pretty much all done. Well, not actually, because we gotta do his detail work, but in terms of masking and stuff like that, good amount of him is done. Right now, I'm gonna change his color of his t-shirt. So I'm using the pen tool and I'm just making a selection. I'm Italian, bro. Well, I love your stuff. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming to the stream. From Turin, the city of Juventus. Oh shit. You're in those ancient. That sounds ancient. Is that like something? I don't even know what you're talking about, but it just sounds like ancient, like historic. Like, you know when a name just sounds ancient, historic, like you just like, that sounds like the shit. I don't know much about Italy at all. I want to start traveling, and Italy's one of the places I really want to go. You're telling me my phone isn't charging? How you guys doing there in Italy? Yeah, how are you doing in Italy? Help me with a lot of things, no problem, bro. Appreciate you stopping into the stream. I try to help everyone as much as I can. I just gotta get, like, I feel like I'm organized right now, but I feel like I could get to a new level of organization where it's like I just know my schedule. I have a set schedule. I know when I'm gonna do this, when I'm gonna do that. But that's a hard thing about doing freelance work, because right now I do a bunch of freelance work and I work with a lot of companies. So a lot of times it's kind of hard to just know what I'm gonna have to be doing every day, and that's like one part that's just hard about having a set schedule. But like, I'm trying my best right now to get that all underway and stuff like that. But eventually we're gonna figure it out, man. It's a long grind, but eventually we're gonna figure it out, and I got faith in that. I'm gonna denoise this, and last time I denoised, it was looking weird, to say the least, but hopefully this thing works. Okay, yeah, that worked a lot better. So that's Flight. Let's just add I'm just gonna add a little paint bucket behind it so we can see everything. Now I can see everything clear. Oh no, actually black. Yeah, now I can see everything a lot clearer. So, and for him, we're gonna use the Cash Nasty. See, this is why I need to label my stuff. Kyrie budget. Okay. save this. I don't even need this anymore. Let's go back to here. It's peaceful. We are also standing with every single black person. That's what's up. Can you tell me what player to do for design next? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you could do like John Wall or something like that, because he's coming back to the league. And I mean, that's something I'd like to see. But if you do a John Wall one, that'll be cool. I think a lot of people will want to see it. So a lot of designing, like when you are trying to build your audience, if that's what you're trying to do, or even if you're just doing it for fun. But you know, a lot of building your what do you want to call it, your community up is doing, what the hell, is doing designs that relate to things in the present day. That helps a lot. You're gonna do that? That. Sorry for mistakes. No problem, bro. I make mistakes every time. I can't even talk, so. But during normal time, there are politicians that usually criticize immigrants that come from Africa, and they use the topic to be voted. Damn. It's just crazy, man. The world is really crazy. Like, that's a fact. The world really is crazy. But you just gotta do all that you can to just be positive. You gotta try to be a positive light as much as you can in the world. But it really is a crazy world that we live in. Like, every day you just gotta do your best to just stay positive, bro. And actually, like, try to make a difference. Like, I see a lot of people right now that are just posting things and acting like they really care, but it's like, I know that these people don't actually care about what's going on and what's happening, because it's only gonna affect them for a certain amount of time, and they're just gonna be like, all right, whatever. Like when COVID's back to normal, everyone's just gonna be like, whatever. Like, I'm back to my daily normal life, so I don't really care as much anymore. But like, I see through a lot of people, and nobody's gonna really surprise me when that shit starts happening. People are gonna be like, what? I thought you guys cared. I'm gonna be like, what y'all thought? Like, nah, bro. I'm seeing through that. You can hope that they stay. A lot of the people that are helping out right now stay 100, if you know what I mean, and really actually care for the cause and stuff like that. But we're gonna really have to see. Gonna really have to see, man. One of those things you gotta have to wait and see. But who even knows what we got next headed for us, bro, in America? Like, what? We had COVID breakout. Godzilla is next. I'm telling y'all. Godzilla is on his way. Like, do not be surprised if Godzilla pulls up at your house like what's up? I'll be like, alright. I'm believing it. I'm gonna download these sleeves because they're closer up, so they're gonna be better quality. I'm trying to lose the least amount of quality whenever I edit. Try to lose the least amount of quality, because sometimes you're just gonna have to sacrifice quality for what you want to do. But try to lose the least amount of quality. So, and then after this, when I'm done with all this, I gotta delete a whole bunch of shit. I gotta get my shit organized. I got so much stuff on my computer right now. So many pictures, like, I feel like, ugh, like when I have to download so many pictures, it just doesn't feel right. What's up, Cracks? How you doing, bro? Thanks for stopping into the stream. Make sure you drop a like for me. Appreciate it. What's up? Oh, Lucas, Stefan. Oh, you're gonna do that, Eddie, you said. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? How you doing, bro? You still be on Twitter killing it and shit? I don't go on Twitter a lot, but I know you always are doing your thing. Yeah, but if you see racism comes most all from elderly, that's crazy how they think to live still during the 1920s. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. Like, everybody knows this, but people don't really understand that, like, racism really isn't something that's taught. Like, racism is something that's taught. I mean, like, so when they're passing that shit down, it's just gonna keep getting passed down. Like, if you're gonna have kids, like, in this generation, like, you gotta make sure to instill that shit right off the bat. And school systems need to stop only teaching, like, the white history, like, or black people in history, too. Like, if you scientifically see it, like, we are the first ones on the earth. Like, just bringing the roots back to Egypt, bro. Like, let's just keep it a buck. I always gotta, like, try to bring someone down, but you just gotta fucking actually see past the shit that they be saying in, like, textbooks. When I went to school, I was always like, okay, because my parents knew damn well that curriculum was some bullshit. And, like, recently I actually been starting to look into the history of black people and the history of, like, colored people, and that's important to do because, like, the school systems are actually able to just lie and get away with that shit, which makes no sense. They lie or they just shuffle shit in the garbage bin and talk about, yeah, that happened, but, like, we're gonna tell it in this way. It's history for a reason, you feel me? It's his story, you feel me? And that's a big Fendi. That's a big Fendi that y'all gotta see. It's his story. It's not history. History can be told however someone wants to tell it. It doesn't mean they gotta tell shit right or accurate any time of day. And that's when it takes you to just actually look deeper into that shit and find like the facts of the nature. Like, no opinion brought in, no bullshit brought in that they're just saying to try to bring other people down. Like, you gotta really try to look at that shit for what it is and the real facts of it. You gotta try to look and find that if you really care. If you don't care, like, I don't look at you differently, but just don't be trying to say, like, highly educated things that aren't actually true, and then also be racist just because of what you actually think is wrong. Like, that don't make no sense. But in the age of social media, that shit is also easy. It's just easy to say whatever you want and try to get away with it, because you can really just say whatever you want. You could just be on a burner page like KD. I mean, KD doesn't be doing nothing wild, but you could have a burner page like him and then just say whatever you want and get away with it, you know? Ebola coming back? What the hell? Are you kidding me? It better not, bro. I heard there was an outbreak, but they need to tame that shit before it comes back, because I'm trying to go back to school next year, bro. I'm sick of being at my house all the time. Like, I want to be at school, actually having a little bit of fun. Like, I don't party a lot or nothing like that, but I need to get back into school because I miss, like, my friends and shit like that. So Ebola needs to relax, for sure. What is this? Okay, delete the layer mask. I'm bringing that over. Man, this girl disingenuous. Y'all listen to Flight song? Flight goes crazy. Man, this girl disingenuous. Oh man, she's a genius. Flight's getting better at basketball, but he's still trash. Very trash. I think like a 5th grader could beat him. They really tried. I mean, 5th graders are advancing in basketball anyway. I don't know how they're doing all this crazy shit at the age of, like, what, what is a 5th grader? How old is a 5th grader, bro? I don't even know how old a 5th grader is. A 7th grader is like 12, right? So a 5th grader is like 10. No, I don't even know, bro. See, this is where I need to educate myself. I should know the age of every grade right off bat. What is this? Take this sample. I'm trying to get everything clean, so it doesn't look like. Castle Scope, the philosopher, designer. Yes, sir. If you guys didn't know, I actually led a walkout when I was in high school, but that walkout was actually a dud because most of the people that were there just want to get out of school. And people were like they were talking about some crazy shit, and I was like, yo, this is not why we're here. Like, this is not why we're here at all. And they started talking wild, like to nothing of the matter that we were there for. So that just discredited the whole walkout, and it made me feel like I just wasted like my time put into setting that shit up. Because this girl had posted some crazy shit about black people, and then they weren't gonna do nothing about it. But the way that they went about it discredited the whole operation. You feel me? So I was like, word, y'all just gonna ruin this and act crazy? Bet. Yeah, you know how people get when they want to be on the news, though. Just start talking out of their mouth, talking out of pocket, just trying to get on the news. Like, nah. This is not what we're here for. Oh, wait. So this should be this should be white. Okay, there we go. Now let's fix this part. I don't even know why this part is not fixed. Okay. Yeah, we don't even need that. Sorry. You guys also let me know if the music's too loud at any point. Be like, turn that shit down, please. And I will. If you're in the stream, I appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said before, working on this flight edit. I had to do another flight edit, but this time we're also including Cash and Soul Illuminati as a big 3, because you never know. Flight could level up, right? Say they form a dynasty on YouTube. A big 3 dynasty on YouTube. What if they got on the Big 3 show? If you guys haven't heard of Big 3, it's actually a pretty lit league. It happens in the fall, I'm gonna say. Why is it not auto selecting? Photoshop, stop playing with me. Yep, Photoshop's playing with me. Nice game banging and rooting, man. We need the bottom part to You can make the sleeves like the ones AD wears. For who? For Flight? Oh yeah, like the tight fit sleeves or whatever. Those would be cool. They don't care about the cause, they just want to follow the crowd. Right? A lot of people are just following the crowd, but we're gonna see the real after a little bit. We'll see who really cares and who's really doing stuff. Which edit do you think is your best? I don't know. I actually think the Paul George one was the cleanest one that I've done so far. The one I posted two posts ago. The Paul George one. That one took a long time just because due to all the CCs that I had to do, color correction. That's what CC stands for. That I had to do on that one. I feel like everything kind of just hit. And I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm gonna pull it up right now. I think that might one might be. Look how much stuff I had to do, bro. Oh my god. This was for that one edit. But I think this one maybe. Because, like, everything kind of just was hitting on this one. Plus, like, this was it before, and this was after. So, like, in the after part, I was just, like, kind of proud of myself. Because I had to do a lot to change. Not change, but to make this one. I had to do a lot to fix it and all that. So, I like that one a lot. Plus, Paul George is one of my favorite players, so that's going to also contribute to it. Do you know some good websites for basketball PNGs? Do you mean like the actual basketball or basketball players? I think the LBJ and AD of Space Jam is the greatest. Bro, that one is pretty cool, I will say. Thank you for saying the concept's nice. I like the concept a lot. That one was pretty cool. You know, the funny part about that one is I was like, I don't know. That one's alright. But then I was like, I don't know if people are gonna really like mess with the concept, because a lot of times, man, my brain just works differently. You know, maybe I'm just weird, but I think of some weird ass concepts throughout the day, and I just write the concepts down, and then sometimes I go with them, sometimes I don't. Like, if you guys were to see my iPhone notes, you'd be like, what the fuck? You'd be like, this dude has mad shit written down. Like, I really have so many concepts written down. Like, whenever you get a concept, that's literally one of my main, like, things that I'd say to do as a designer. When you have one concept, just write that shit down, no matter what. Because if you write stuff down, you just build, like, you build more of a realization that you really have so many thoughts going through your mind throughout the day. So you're just gonna be able to write all those down. You're gonna eventually find one that you're gonna stick with, and it's gonna be a really good idea. And then you just do your best to come through to do your thing on Photoshop or whatever you use to edit and bring it to life. Or if it, well, it's not real, but to bring it to, you know what I'm trying to say. Bring it digitally, alright? Sorry for yelling. Rip headphone users. But yeah. When I can't talk, I'll get mad, so I might yell. If I don't know what I'm going to say, I might yell. But that's what I do. What's up? Where'd you go? Ay, Dios mío. Bueno. But this stuff isn't good. Where'd you go, Ka? Target. Oh, you're tough. Going to the beach. Imagine. Imagine. Like, COVID's still out here, you know that. But she ain't worried about that, apparently. That was my sister. Just in case y'all care. I don't think y'all should care, but everybody just thinks like during my live stream they can just come down, cause ruckus. So they just do that. Bop, bop, bop. I haven't checked the chat. You scared me, bro. Damn, chill out. Don't get mad. My fault, bro. You know what would be crazy on stream is playing like scary games, like, cause we got the setup now. We definitely could do that. That could be in the works. Late night, play some shit that's scary as fuck, screaming shit. Nah, let me chill, cause if I start screaming too much, my dad will come down and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'll be like, "Yo, this is for the stream." I'll be like, "Shut the fuck up." Should I use this one or should I use the one from Cash? Let's see. I'm gonna try this one. Boom, boom, boom. Where's flight? Flight. YT team. You dig? See y'all talking about how you can make the background like KD YouTube with like subscribe and those buttons, or maybe put their numbers instead of, for example, 23 for flight. Do the subs they have. Ooh, yo Sonic, you need to chill, bro. I'm telling you, you need to chill because you be having too many creative ass ideas, bro. You got the mind of a menace. Sonic got the mind of a menace. Yeah, man, that is a fire idea. I might actually have to go with that. Like, obviously we're gonna see, because I don't even know how far I'm gonna get with this, because this shit just takes a while. Now, you know what's the curse is? I'll tell you what the curse is. So, you start editing, right? Say you just start editing, you know? You're making pretty trash edits at first, like I was. Maybe I'm making trash edits right now. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't care. Constructive criticism, just be like, you're trash, straight up. Nah, that sucks, but anyway. So you start making edits at first and you're trash. So you're like, whatever. I'm trash. I don't have to try as much on my edits. Then you start getting better and better. So then your fans are not fans. Follow. Maybe you guys are fans. I don't know. You guys fans of me? Your fans are like, alright, these are getting like really tough. Then you're like, bet. So then you keep getting better and better, and every edit starts taking longer and longer. Every edit starts taking longer and longer. I kid you not. Because you gotta, every time you make an edit, you're like, this gotta be my best edit yet. This has to be my best edit yet. This has to be my best edit yet. And it's the continuing cycle of this has to be my best edit yet, bro. I swear to God. So, like, it's a blessing in disguise because you always have to get better. But it's also nerve-wracking sometimes when you post. Even though you shouldn't care about what other people think, it still is nerve-wracking when you post sometimes because you're like, oh my God, I don't know if they're going to fuck with this one. If you know where I'm coming from. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm just soft. But that's how I feel. Like, every time I make something, it's gotta be better than the last one. Every single time, you know. No steps backwards. Only steps forward. Just push the movement. And that's the crazy part about this. Because if you start making some bullshit, people are gonna be like, what the hell is this? And then there's always gonna be someone else improving. It's gonna be better than you. So you gotta push yourself every day so that you can always stay on that top tier level. And what the hell is going on? Why is this not? Oh, it's still connected to this. Yo, bro, how do you change a photo like that? What do you mean, how do I change the photo? You take graphics class in high school or you learn this all yourself? I learned all of this myself. Sadly. Not sadly, but, you know, it just took mad hours, but now shit's paying off, so fuck it. But yeah, I learned all of this myself. I started editing like 2 years ago. And pretty much it was just, I started editing, I started looking at YouTube tutorials every day, blah blah blah. Eventually, like, I wasn't garbage anymore, so then I just kept getting better and better. And now I'm at a pretty good point. I feel pretty comfortable making anything, honestly. The next phase would be to start making more. Next phase would be to start making more video edits. I haven't posted a video edit in so long. The video effects ones where I do like crazy effects, I haven't posted a video in so long. But me and Tempo are supposed to collab on something soon. But, you know, he's always busy as hell. And sometimes he just doesn't want to edit. Yeah, we both don't want to edit so many frames all the time. Because if you think about a video edit, there's so many frames in one of those, and a lot of people don't realize how long that takes. But editing a video takes so fucking long. You gotta edit every like 3 frames, because in the NBA they don't have that good of quality, so you gotta get the best quality that you can. Then you gotta edit all the frames. You gotta roto brush, blah blah blah, bruh. Process is just agitating, very agitating. I think that's good for now. And now I want to work on Soul Illuminati. Alright, we're gonna work on Soul. I had to do a whole bunch of shit. This was his original, but then he had the bandana on his head. I'll show you. He had the bandana on his head, so I had to fix his head and just get like a normal thing. Because if you're playing a basketball game, they're not gonna let you wear a whole bandana or a do-rag, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's bandana or do-rag. I don't really know what it is. But this boy has a cranium, and I think his head's too big there. So when we're done with this, I'm gonna have to what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to shrink his head. Use the pucker tool. You can just, I don't even know if you guys know what the pucker tool is, but I'll show you real quick. A lot of time when I do edits with people and I have to change like their body to make it look like a different body, like I use that. And that's what like YouTubers use on their edits when they try to make things look funny, because like you see, like he obviously looks like really dumb. So yeah. Alright, we gotta look for a hand right here. I'm gonna check the chat. Bro, Vince Carter is retiring because of the 22 teams of Disneyland. You should make the edit. He's retiring because of the Disneyland? I thought you just said it was probably gonna be his last game on All the Smoke. But I do need to make a Vince edit as well. That podcast, All the Smoke, that shit has the fire. Alright, we need to find KD with his hand like this, but damn. So, what the hell? Go on the pages. Let me just go to like page 5, because I already looked at a bunch of these and I didn't find it. Please don't take forever, because I'm going to get very upset. And you guys don't want me to yell again and scare you. So, alright, this one might work. We just need the hand. Why does his hand look like a miniature hand though? You could use this one too. That one's like blurred. But like, it's at kind of at the angle. I want to make sure the angle is right. Alright, we found 2. If I find the next one, then we're just going to pick out of those 3. Because this isn't that deep of something to get on the edit. As long as you color correct right, you will be fine. Yeah, we're going with this one. Okay, we found the picture. And when I use this, not this, when I use Gigapixel, sometimes it lags, but hopefully it doesn't. I don't think it will. You guys were talking about stream lag in the beginning. I think that was because the stream was just booting up. Plus, I didn't shut down a lot of my programs, which with this new PC, I don't really have to do often, but it's something I should be doing because it's going to help the life of this PC. Do you ever search for a resolution on Getty? I do not. On Getty? Wait, you can search for a resolution on Getty? Let's see. I don't know why I have so many tabs open. Jeesh. You can search for a resolution? See, I don't even know. You guys teach me stuff every time we're on stream. Filters. Best match. Whoa. That's really good. Wow. What? You can search for resolution, and you guys know I never even seen that tab. Shout out Tate, man. Appreciate you, bro. I never even knew you could search for resolution, bro. Wow. We're gonna be using that tool, obviously. Now, see, you guys help me out. It's clutch. So 21 MP, is that that's the highest resolution, bro? Appreciate that. I'll definitely use that now. You guys let me know what you guys have been working on. If you're in the stream right now, make sure you drop a like on the stream for me real quick. Helps me out a lot. Say what's up in the chat. Sub to the channel if you're new. Working on this YouTuber Big 3 edit, or whatever you want to call it. Sonic had a pretty good idea. Instead of putting their numbers, put the sub count. That'd be pretty dope. Using the pen tool so it can get a little bit more precise. don't even know if this is gonna look right. Make it into a smart object. I don't know. We'll see. Have you ever done a tutorial on how to color grade two players to have the same skin tone? I have not. Guys, I want to tell you guys I have a lot of tutorials that I should be bringing to the channel soon. There are a good amount. Bro. I just gotta get the time to do them. So I need to start scheduling my days better. But like, if you weren't here earlier, I said when I do a lot of freelance work, it's kind of like, it's tough. But that's a big one that'll help you guys out. Definitely color balancing the skin tones. It's something that you also just kind of get used to, but you definitely there's definitely some key skills to doing that. I feel like we're gonna need to just fix his hand. I don't even want to worry about it right now because it's kind of like giving me anxiety. Like looking at his hands giving me anxiety, bro. Literally. That shit, nah. That is not where I want that hand to be right now, so we're just gonna take a break on that shit. Not the color of it, because the color of it is fine to get right into right, but like, nah. It's just at a weird spot because he's actually holding something, so I think I'm just gonna have his hand like this, like the basic, like down. I don't even know what they call that. They have actually like they have hand pose like names, bro. And I'm not with none of the technicalities. Like, if you guys ask me some things, I'll be like, "What are you talking about?" Because I don't know a lot of technicalities. I know like CC is like color correction. I know all the names of tools and stuff like that, but a lot of people know like crazy ass words and vocabulary for Photoshop. And I'm like, not copying this. Oh, I didn't notice it was thing. Alright. This is gonna have to be Cash and Nasty. See what you do for his collar. Once you get like the bases of your jersey that you're trying to customize, you can kind of just clip everything and copy and paste. I'm actually going to use Liquify on this. Jersey. And then collar. Go into Liquify. And then you can just select behind. Whoop. I was only showing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do. Kind of wanted to match under part. So I'm using the forward warp tool. There's a lot of ways to do things in Photoshop, but this is kind of, when you guys see me edit, I just use my favorite ways. Maybe not the best ways, but the ways that work for me. I just use the forward warp tool and I try to get everything to match pretty well. You know, when you start designing, you'll find your own specific ways to do things. And then also from this you could content aware for. Okay. Nope. Never make a smart object not at full fill and opacity. I learned the hard way, and I was confused for about half an hour about why I couldn't see the full length of everything, or the full picture of everything. Okay. Let's do the collars. Oop. Delete. Actually put this under. Where's the hair? I thought I put the hair under. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so we definitely need to add. I want to add the hair, another hair layer, so that like the hair is over the jersey where it should be. Because that's gonna be important. You can just add a rough selection because you're gonna eventually have to soft brush, or if you have like a special tool, if you have like a hairbrush tool or something like that, use that to blend out stuff. Should be good. Oh. Object selection empty. Oh. That's annoying as fuck. Are you kidding me? Alright. We're just gonna save the selection because this wants to act up. What? Select so here. Okay, there we go. Well, there we should go. Sheesh. There we go. Okay, now his stuff's over the jersey. Now we can soft brush. Let's just take your time with it. Turn my volume up on my mic, or which volume? Because my mic is kind of far from me. I just turned just turned the music down and I got closer to the mic, because like I stay kind of far away from the mic. Talk closer to the mic for you, brother. Right now I'm just focused in on this because I gotta get this out of the way. Yeah, man, I'm gonna drop tutorials a lot more. I just gotta get a set schedule, so I gotta work on that as well. Self-improvement, man, it's the name of the game. But if you guys ever have any like questions on stream, just let me know. I try my best to answer most of them. Like sometimes my answers aren't very clear, so if they're not, just be like, bruh, that shit didn't make no sense, and then you can try and work out from there. I think Solonati's jersey has been the hardest to do. Cause like I had to worry about his hair, I had to change his head, blah blah. So you're a pain in the ass, man. But it'll be worth it. I'm not worried. This has been a very extensive project, time-wise. Appreciate everybody stopping into the stream today, man. This post should be up by tomorrow. Probably not today. I don't want to rush it because I want it to be good. I don't rush none of my posts anymore. Sometimes I used to rush them and they wouldn't come out how I wanted. Then I'd look back at them and be like, wow, I should have fixed this really and took the time with it. So I don't wanna rush nothing anymore. But tomorrow for sure. Cause I'm gonna work on it all day today really. Probably take a break soon. But besides that, working on it and then post tomorrow, man. See, let me use the color from Flight's one. Oh, we use curves on that too. That might be why it looks so different. That's sleeve 1. Oh, I still see yellow under it. Oh. Who just texted me? Sorry if it's the feds. Okay, texting me twice. Let's see. I gotta color mix this. I'm using my mixer brush. Get this out. We want everything to be crispy, bro. Everything crispy, you feel me? Like that Popeye's chicken sandwich. Woo! That Popeye's chicken sandwich is different. I know y'all might have had that Popeye's chicken sandwich. That shit hits different on Dead Dogs. But if not, I don't know if we can be friends, you know? I don't know, man. That hand actually might work. I was like looking at it and getting like anxious before, but it's actually not that bad. Like the placement's kind of weird, but it's like he's kind of like but I'm like I don't know if I want it. We'll see. I'm trying to color balance it though. That's not bad. Appreciate everybody in the stream, man. Make sure if you're new to the stream, make sure you drop a sub. Put a like on that channel for me, you feel me? On the way to 1K subs. Hopefully we can reach it soon. With all the support you guys have been showing, I don't think it's going to be too much longer until we hit 1K. It's going to be really special because my YouTube growth has been nowhere close to my Instagram growth. So it's just going to be like, you know when you do something that took a long time and you just get that feeling of accomplishment? It's going to be like that Russia, like, let's go! You know? When I see that 1K, I'm going to be like, let's fucking go. And honestly speaking, I put in more work on YouTube than on Instagram. Because, like, setting it up, setting live streams, you know? Making the videos I made, the what ifs that I started doing when I just got to YouTube, you know? So hey man, the grind is long, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Muslim liquors, yeah. We're almost done with Illuminati's jersey, man. Pretty much, I gotta get this angle right on his sleeve, cause he's kind of at an angle, so I gotta make sure it's kind of leaning, but not too much, and it's also a little bit too thick. Pause. But yeah, a little bit too thick. Now I'm just playing with my mask that I made, and then I'm gonna change the color. So I'm gonna copy the other ones I used. Let's get those on there. The hell? Oh, it's because it's a different color. Now I'm adding the trim, so I'm gonna have to flip it because he's like standing the other way. So like if you're trying to do it right perspective, you're gonna know that he's at this angle. He's at a different angle from Cash. So And then it's gonna go up to his shorts, so we're gonna have to delete that part too. Let's get that part of the jersey. Second part of the trim. There's so many layers, man. Sorry. I'm gonna make it a smart object because when you make, I don't want to have to destroy any of it. Appreciate everybody watching. This edit is taking a while. I feel like that's just how it goes now. Every edit I make, it's taking a while now because my details just got to be on point. Because that's what you guys expect, and you should expect. It helps me get better. Alright. That looks pretty good, man. Not gonna lie. We're still iffy on what we're gonna use for the logo and things like that, but just to give me like a visual, put this right there. On the flight one, I had the blend option. So blend options, you can pretty much just blend it in with your textures like that, but you don't want to do too much because it's a jersey, and you don't want your jersey like blending in like that. Look really weird, but I usually just use a little bit at first to see what I'm doing, or see like the bevel and emboss. You can pick your angles. This is the bevel and emboss tool. You can pick angles so it makes it look like it's like popping out. There's so many things you can do with this one. Depth, all that. You can change the highlight mode. I usually put it on the screen though. Past these. It's a really good tool, man. You can just make things look a lot more realistic with the bevel and emboss. A lot of people are scared of it at first. It is a pretty in-depth tool, but the more that you use it, you'll be like, alright, this shit is easy to use. Like, look at that. Before and after. This looks like sticked on there. Like stuck on there. That looks like a real like logo, you know. I don't think that's gonna be the final of what I'm gonna do with that, but pretty good. That's cash, and then flight is right here. So it's pretty much the concept. It's like the big three. Like that's gonna be a big three because they're kind of like the faces on like let's say Flight's the face of basketball right now. Cash is a very competitive basketball player. Him and Flight have played. So Illuminati and Flight have played. So I'm thinking like, what if like all three of them got together and did something crazy, and they made a big three. Because YouTube basketball is on the rise, believe it or not. Everybody on YouTube also now wants to hoop in real life, which is kind of funny and also cool. But I've been struggling my whole life. Alright, y'all. For right now, that's all I'm gonna leave it at, because I still got a lot of work to do on this edit for real. But right now I'm gonna leave it at that so I can take a break. It's always good to take a mental break when you're editing so that you don't start making some fuck ups that you're gonna regret later. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming out. Yeah, man, it means a lot when you guys show up to the streams. I'm gonna try to start streaming. I'm gonna get a set schedule soon, but for right now, we're gonna end the stream off. Appreciate everybody that came out. It's been Council Scope. And hey, man, you guys stay safe out there for real. Stay safe and stay locked in. Stay up. Be on your grind. All right.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.